Village Board meeting of September 14th. Please join us in our Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, Mrs. Thomas.
Trustee Dawkins.
Here.
Trustee Purcell. Trustee Washington.
Here.
Trustee Harris Jones.
Here.
Trustee Heiferman.
Here.
Trustee Roman.
Here.
President Hofeld.
Here, representing staff this evening at the far end of the table, our Finance Director Dennis Bubanek, Assistant Village Manager Napoleon Haney, Village Attorney Chris Cummings, and Village Manager Jim Marino. The minutes of August 24th. Any additions or corrections? Trustee Dawkins.
No.
Trustee Washington.
No.
Trustee Harris Jones.
No.
Trustee Heiferman. Trustee Roman.
Nothing.
May I have a motion to approve the minutes, please?
So moved. Second.
Been moved by Trustee Dawkins, seconded by Trustee Washington. Roll call, please.
Trustee Dawkins.
Aye.
Trustee Washington.
Aye.
Trustee Harris Jones.
Aye.
Trustee Heiferman.
Aye.
Trustee Roman.
Abstain.
The minutes are approved. The claims list in the amount of $1,601,006.10. Comments, questions, Trustee Dawkins?
No.
Trustee Washington?
No.
Trustee Harris Jones?
None.
Trustee Heiferman?
I have nothing today.
Trustee Roman?
Nothing.
May I have a motion to approve the claims list, please?
So moved. Second.
It's been moved by Trustee Roman, seconded by Trustee Harris Jones. Roll call, please.
Trustee Dawkins.
Aye.
Trustee Washington.
Aye.
Trustee Harris Jones.
Aye.
Trustee Heiferman.
Aye.
Trustee Roman.
Aye.
The claims list is approved. Of that claims list, 4 items comprise the majority of that. A partial payment to our engineering company for our new water line was $617,000. Our payment to the city of Harvey for 1 month was $381,000. 1 month's employees' health insurance was $240,000. And our payment to Thorn Creek Sanitary District was $94,000. That amounted to $1,332,000 or 83% of that claims list. At this time, may I have a motion to approve the reappointment of Dexter Johnson to the Planning and Zone Commission, please?
You forgot to hear from an audience.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Hear from the audience. If anyone in the audience would like to address the board on any subject not on the agenda, please raise your hand. Go right ahead. Whatever you're most comfortable with, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
I've got the title for, that's not the, I didn't come to this life with that title, but formally that's how some people in the village regard. Just like you can regard, oh, sorry, Doyle, D-O-Y-L-E, Landry, L-A-N, David, R-Y, founder and principal of Positive Vision Communications. Readers are leaders. It was reading the Daily Southtown, yes, I'm one of those individuals that still read the Daily Southtown, that I discovered on yesterday. On page that Trustee Dawkins was appointed associate judge. Didn't know that until I read it. It was a requirement in my household where there was no negotiation that readers are leaders. So congratulations on your well-deserved appointment. I bring that up because when you plant a seed, you will eventually have a plentiful harvest if you're willing to watch it grow. Business owner, not employee. Miss Lynette Head, at 6 years old, loved playing doctor. At 6 years old. Thus, when you water with education, a library card, and other enforcement, you'll eventually have Professor Lynette Head, of which it gave me the greatest of joy. The article in our latest University of Iowa Alumni magazine, of which she surprised me. But again, when you have an addiction, and some individuals have severe addictions that should not be avoided, you have an addiction to education because eventually it will be doctored. If you took some time off to raise a family, again, readers or leaders, you can have what you want if you're willing to grow it. I say that in the same daily South Town as it relates to home. The visual, for those of us who understand the print medium, the visual speaks loud in terms of not change of dress, but what's underneath the costume. Because by the daily Southtown standards, these are business owners. Again, learning about them and realizing, oh, this is where you live, and eventually connecting them to other business owners of different backgrounds. Why is that so important? For since the last time we left or shared a conversation, because last week we were like, God, he's out here quick. Well, the reality is we're in a race against those great minds who are lost to the streets of Homewood, Flossmoor, Olympia Fields. You're thinking, really? Yep. All you have to do is prowl at night. When I say prowl, walk like us who are United States Marine Corps veterans of different races. We literally walk the streets and realize, there are some disjointed souls who they come from money, but there's no love in the household. And when there's no love, nothing grows. So you have a choice in terms of youth enrichment, regardless of race, sexual orientation, religion, here at home. Either you plant the seed early, continue to water, continue to step back, allow for the plant to have their shapes like most do, like we do, or we are all those plants that people decided to have acts of faith about. Some things like a judge appointment don't happen by accident. You have to be intentional about what you want. And if this is truly a community of faith, realizing at the end of the day, you can't fix what you won't face. So I appreciate the time because what's the focus? We're now back in school. Is everyone addicted? Think about it. That being said, there are plenty of businesses that have ample employment. And we have to ask ourselves, when we say to our teenagers, I don't want my child to work, do you want your child to win? Because winners work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Lantern.
Yep.
Sir?
I was just wondering if anybody could speak on the matter of if there's been any progress with the intergovernmental agreement with Hazel Crest.
We issued an intergovernmental agreement. When was that?
I'm not sure what you're referring
The intergovernmental agreement.
to. In regards to-
Yeah, Calumet Country Club. I know. We issued that, when was it? Back in,
I feel like it was about 3 months.
oh, I think it was longer than that. And that's the only thing that we've ever heard.
There was no intergovernmental agreement with,
It's-
what's with an expression of cooperation of all that was. And the village hasn't done anything to negate that, but we have not had any communications to my knowledge from the village of Hazel Crest since that time.
Okay. Anyone else, sir? Okay. Reappointments. At this time, may I have a motion to approve the reappointment of Dexter Johnson to the Planning and Zoning Commission, please?
Second.
It's been moved by trustee Heiferman, seconded by trustee Washington. Roll call, please.
Trustee Dawkins.
Aye.
Trustee Washington.
Aye.
Trustee Harris Jones.
Aye.
Trustee Heiferman.
Aye.
Trustee Roman.
Aye.
The reappointment is approved. At this time, I would like to issue a proclamation that impacts each and every one of us. Childhood Cancer Awareness Month in the Village of Homewood. If we would please send that to the interested party who had suggested that be brought forward. I would appreciate it. The omnibus vote, Mrs. Thomas.
The board is asked to pass an amendment in the Thornton revenue sharing line of the village budget, increasing it from $66,673, excuse me, to $95,673 after sales taxes trended higher than were anticipated. The shared revenue agreement stems from Thornton's agreement to vacate Brown Derby Road to accommodate the improvements at the Maynard store in 2017. The board is asked to approve an intergovernmental agreement between the village and the Illinois Department of Health Care and Family Services for reimbursement through Medicaid of unrecovered costs of ambulance transports. The board is asked to pass ordinance M 2194, reenacting regulations formerly contained in the village's municipal code regulating small wireless facilities on village-owned right-of-way and utility poles. Changes are necessitated because of changes in state law. The board is asked to approve resolution R 3089, supporting and consenting to the renewal of a Class 8 Cook County tax classification for the property at 2138 183rd Street, formerly the Homewood Gas Site. Excel Investments LLC has purchased the property and plans to renovate it. The property has a Class 8 designation that will expire soon. The board would be approving the renewal of the Class 8. The board is asked to authorize President Hofeld to enter into a master pole attachment agreement with Chicago SMSA Limited Partnership, doing business as Verizon Wireless of Basking Ridge, New Jersey, to establish procedures and guidelines for the company's installation, mounting, maintenance, modification, operation, and/or replacement of small wireless facilities within the village.
Thank you. Any comments or questions from anyone in the audience with regard to these matters? Trustee Dawkins.
Nothing.
Trustee Washington.
Nothing.
Trustee Harris Jones.
Nothing.
Trustee Heiferman.
Regarding the renewal of the Class 8, is it common, is there a project in mind for that property? Is it common for like virtually a vacant property to have a renewal?
There is a project in place for the gas station to reopen under another brand.
Got it, thank you.
Trustee Rowe.
Nothing for me.
May I have a motion to approve the items on the consent agenda, please?
So moved. Second.
Been moved by trustee Roman, seconded by trustee Harris Jones. Roll call, please.
Trustee Dawkins.
Aye.
Trustee Washington.
Aye.
Trustee Harris Jones.
Aye.
Trustee Heiferman.
Aye.
Trustee Roman.
Aye.
The consent agenda is approved. General board discussion, trustee Dawkins,
Nothing.
trustee Washington,
Nothing.
trustee Harris Jones,
Nothing for me.
trustee Heiferman,
I have nothing tonight.
trustee Roman.
Nothing for me.
May I have a motion to adjourn, please?
So moved. Second.
Been moved by trustee Roman, seconded by trustee Dawkins. Roll call, please.
Trustee Dawkins.
Aye.
Trustee Washington.
Aye.
Trustee Harris Jones.
Aye.
Trustee Heiferman.
All right.
Trustee Roman.
Aye.
We stand adjourned. Thank you all.